Hey guys, this is Mrs. Grella. I just want to show you another way to create a box plot using your handy dandy graphing calculator. If you have the graphing calculator, I can show you a way where you don't have to write everything out and do it by hand the way you've seen in the videos. So look at my problem, for example. I have a certain amount of numbers, and I have to find the minimum, which is the smallest. That's easy, that's 4. The maximum is 14. It's already in numerical order, which is good. The median I could do by hand, but I don't even have to. And really all 5 of these values I can do with my calculator using the following steps. What I want everyone to do is turn their calculator on and hit stat. So stat's right here. And then hit enter on edit. We've done this before with the L1, L2. If you have anything in there like I have, I'm gonna go up to L1 and hit not delete, but clear, enter. Okay, clear, enter. And that will clear it. I could also reset my calculator if I need to clear this using second plus sign 712. If you do second plus sign 712, I'll show you. Second plus sign 712. It gives you RAM cleared. That shows you that your calculator's reset. All right, so either way, go to your edit, your stat, and then your edit, and then you're on L1. And what I want you to do is type all the numbers that are listed. It could be in any order. I have them in numerical order, but you're gonna type them into here. So the first number is 4, so I'm gonna hit 4, enter. Then the next number is 6, so 6, enter. I have another 6 again. It's like 4, 6, 6, so I'm still gonna do the 6, enter. I'm gonna type it as many times as I see it. The next number was 7, so 7, enter. The next number was 8, so 8, enter. Then another 8, 8, enter. Then a 12, 12, enter. And then 13, 14, so 13, enter, 14, enter. And then I can go back and check and make sure I typed it in right, because if I type it in wrong, it's gonna give me the wrong answer. So I typed everything in correctly. All right, so now I'm gonna go to stat, and then right arrow to calc, and then hit enter on the 1var stats. It should say list L1, which it does. Frequency list is blank, that's fine. So go to calculate. All right, what I see is a lot of different numbers that are statistical values. What you might want to note is that the first number is the mean. It's the average, that X with the bar on top. So that's about 8.7, but I don't need that for my box plot. I have other values I need for my box plot. So I'm gonna actually scroll all the way down. Notice how the minimum is 4. That's what we said it was, right? They also have the Q1 value, which is 6. That's something we needed. The median we needed as well was 8. The Q3, which we needed, and then the max, which we already knew was 14. But it tells you those 5 values. So I'm going to take these values and type them in on my Delta Math. All right, so it said minimum X is 4, so I have that already. It said Q1 is 6, so I'm going to put a 6 in there. Then my median was 8, so I'm going to put the 8 in. And then Q3 was 12.5. That's fine. If it's a decimal, no big deal. All right, and then my max was 14. So I have those values from my calculator. So rather than having to type it all out and do it all out the long way by hand, you could use your calculator. The box plot is the same thing. Your minimum value, remember, is this value here. So click and drag it, hold it down the mouse, and put it to 4. The maximum was 14, so I have to drag this over. Now I have to move the boxes also, so let me do that in a minute. So that's your min and max. Your Q1 is this value here. It's the left side of the box. So that's actually at 6, which we want. Your Q3 is wrong. It's supposed to be at 12.5. So I'm not going to go to 12. I'm not going to go to 13. I'm going to go right in the middle at 12.5. It's right in between 12 and 13. So now I can move this maximum over to 14 where it belongs. So again, I'm holding down and dragging the lines. Then the median is that line inside the box. So right now it's at 10. I need it to be at 8 because that's what our median is. So there's our 8. And I've created my box plot. Okay. Again, this is the long way of doing it. What it shows you, you split it, maximum, minimum, those easy to find. You split it into 2 equal size groups. So the 8 is the median. So if 8 is the median, like 2 8s are the median. No, what would the median be if you did it by hand? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it would be here, the median of 8. That's your median, right? Because you have 4 on the left and 4 on the right. So then you'd have a lower half, and you'd have to find the median of this. So the median of the lower half would be 6, because it's 6 and 6, so you'd average that. And then the median of the upper half would be both 12 and 13, which averages to 12.5. And then you'd have to mark them. So that's the long way, but the quicker way would be to just do the 1 var stats. All right, so feel free to use that method.